Yes, I know, the Wii U sucks now. You don't have to remind me every time. In the club, we all fam. I would apologize for my cringe, but you know what? That's my defining character trait. Hello, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Wii Sports Club. Yeah, this is the remake of Wii Sports that nobody knows about. This was only available for Wii U, and there's a reason why nobody talks about this game. We'll get down to that in a moment. But as for right now, I gotta say, despite this game's faults, it did bring over the best part of the original Wii Sports. Whee! Alright, so as we go into here, you may notice some of these are grayed out, and the reason for that is because this game had a very, very weird release strategy. We'll be going into that in a moment, but I'm going to say right now, if you have the physical version of Wii Sports Club, all this is available. I don't, and I couldn't find one at a good price before starting this Let's Play. So, and honestly, I just don't care. So, ooh, I forgot about this. We'll talk about it in a moment. But basically this episode is going to be just like an overview video of Wii Sports Club in general. I don't intend to do like a full standalone Let's Play of this game because, honestly, I don't have much to talk about with this game outside of what we'll be demonstrating in today's video. But I feel like this one, it definitely is something that's worth including in this Let's Play because it is a pretty interesting game. And just look at this. Look at this. Also by me, name, Padje. That was a name I made when I was a kid. Their name is Pado and Joey, because I'm like a super big Star Wars nerd. So, yeah. Wii Sports Club. This game is interesting. So, when it released, it was announced, it was first teased actually during the original Wii U announcement at E3 2011, but this game did not release until October 2013. And the physical version didn't release until June 2014. What was this game's development cycle? It's like you're remaking Wii Sports of all things. The Wind Waker remake took less time than this. Wind Waker! A whole ass Zelda thing. And like, not even that, like technically two remakes because you also had Ocarina of Time 3D. Why did Wii Sports take so long? Like I did talk about this game. So the reason why those sports are grayed out on the title screen is because I got the digital version of this game, and my family, when we got this game, we did the thing where you got the sports piece by piece, rather than all together. So, they originally only had, I believe, bowling and tennis, I think, at the start? I may be wrong about that. I'll have the caption on screen, correct me if I'm wrong. But they originally only had 2 sports available from the start, with the rest of them added over time. So, that was kind of like the whole Splatoon strategy before Splatoon was already a thing, where you release a part of the game first, and then the rest of them are released over time. Except, rather than them all being up free updates, you paid for the individual sports. I believe they also had like a free trial thing as well, alongside with Wii Fit U having free trial. So that was kind of interesting. But, yeah, Wii Sports Club definitely was really hurt by having such a weird release strategy. And like as it is, I've been having a hard time finding a physical copy of this game for the longest time. I really would like to get one at some point. I think that would be really cool to have at some point, but the most recent one that I found out in the wild was Too Many Games last year, where I found a physical copy for like $30. It was like 30 or 40 or something like that. And I already spent all my money on the Shiver amiibo and things like that, so I was like, oh, okay, that's great. Thank you for making me look like the greatest bowling player of all time. Wait, the 9th frame wasn't a split or a strike. That's gonna bother me. All right, now the most important part of Wii Sports Club. Yee! They kept that Easter egg. Take note, Nintendo Switch Sports! People want to throw bowling balls at other people! Throwing bowling balls at other people make people happy! Okay. So, this game, something also pretty cool about it was that back in the days when the Wii U was still online, this had like it wasn't like a big community or anything like that, but it had some pretty interesting online mechanics. So all the sports were playable online, which is pretty cool. You know, it's kind of rare for Nintendo at the time. But this game also had Miiverse integration as well. So we'll demonstrate this as best as we can over the course of the project, but this right here are thoughts. We go into here and fail to acquire data because the Wii U isn't online anymore. But even if it was online, it would still give an error because Miiverse shut down. That's fun. I love that ever so much. Alright, there's a couple other games we could do. We have 100-pin bowling, we have spin control. Let's go through these real quick. Something that's carried over from Wii Sports Resort is that each mode also has stamps as well. So we have the Turkey Wrangler, the Instruction Over the Turkey, Split from Sprayer. I'm not going to be reading all these, but just something pretty interesting to think about. Powerhouse Strike. Knocked down all the 100 pins with a bowl during a 100-pin goal. It's like a 10 strike, but 10 times better. The bare minimum. Knocked down at least one pin in every frame during a game of spin control. That means every frame you fail to hit any pins in a single frame, you won't get the stamp. Bro, bowler, scored a point. Oh, wait, there's more? Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so Wii Sports Resort only had 5 stamps per minigame, but I guess this one has 10. Alright, yeah, you can pause this on your own time. But the one that I'm really interested in is the Streaky Striker, because rumor has it there's a unique method for throwing a special kind of strike during a 100-pin game. Maybe someone on Miiverse knows the secret. Oh, rip Miiverse. Man, not seeing Miiverse anymore just makes me sad. Miiverse being gone, it still makes me sad to this day. Because, oh man, I loved Miiverse so much. It's so interesting too, because Miiverse in the grand scheme of things, it only really mattered for a couple games, but in the games where I did use it and things like that, it kind of played a big role in, like, establishing a lot of my friendships that I still have nowadays. Like, for example, the Pancake Armorman and the Otaku Artist, I met both of them on Miiverse, and even after all this time, we're still pretty good friends. So, yeah, like, it's pretty interesting to think about. And I've met a lot of my favorite artists on Miiverse as well, and it's just, I miss Miiverse. I wish it would come back on a future Nintendo system. And I know why they're not doing it. Miiverse was probably very expensive to maintain because, like, it's a social media thing. It's going to be expensive. But, man, it was such a cool idea. I hope they bring it back someday. I was thinking that with Switch 2, they'd probably use that as a way to bring it back because they discontinued Twitter support on the regular Switch. So it was like, alright, if they're discontinuing that, this might be their opportunity to bring back Miiverse, because if they're not going to have like a reliable way to post to social media outside Facebook, then this might be their chance to bring it back. But that wasn't the case. Okay, I'm going to try my best to do the Secret Strike. It's probably not going to work because I'm really bad at it. And it didn't work. It's a lot harder to do in this game because of the Wiimote Plus. You have to keep your remote super, super straight. And it's really hard to do because it will detect the tiniest flicker of your wrist, which is annoying, and why I don't really like bowling in this game or Wii Sports Resort. But, yeah. Now, back when this game had Miiverse connectivity, something really cool was that whenever you would hit pins or whatever in this game, you'd get like little Miiverse pop-ups on the gamepad from like people on Miiverse encouraging you and things like that. So that was pretty amusing. I don't remember if it was that one or something else, or if it was the Smash Brothers Miiverse stage. But I remember one of these things spoiled something for me. It was something that happened in The Force Awakens. Like, I won't say what happened, what the spoiler is, just in case somebody out there watching this video hasn't seen the movie yet. And I know it's over 10 years old. I don't care. I'm not going to spoil anything. But there was somebody who posted a Force Awakens spoiler on one of these. I want to say it was this one, but it might have been the Miiverse stage. I can't remember off the top of my head. But somebody spoiled something on Miiverse, and when I saw that, I was thinking, thank goodness I saw this movie already, because if I didn't, I would have been really, really sad about that. Getting spoiled on movies in general, it just sucks, man. So, like, okay, I did read a little bit about the Thunderbolts movie before going to go see the movie. So I will read ahead about movies at a time, because I have this thing where if I see something too graphic or gory or anything like that, then I get like a really, really bad headache. It's a weird medical issue. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I wanted to read ahead about a little bit on Thunderbolt to see if something was going to be a trigger, and I didn't read too many spoilers. But the next day, Marvel decided, you know what, this movie's been out long enough. It's been 5 entire days. How about we spoil it for everyone? Ma ha 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 ha. Oh yeah! Oh, that's a beautiful strike. Oh, that was such a beautiful sight. That was such a beautiful sight. And we missed. You know what? I don't care. We got a strike on one of these things. I'm happy. Finish. 12:56. Yay! Hey, woohoo! Yay! We got some strikes. And let's move on to another mode. Now it's time for spin control. This is basically just gonna be like regular bowling, but now we have barriers everywhere, so think of it like that one training mode minigame in the original Wii Sports, but now there's barriers everywhere. And it's also like a regular base bowling thing. Yeah, I am the best at words. My brain is big and smart. So, if I remember correctly, the exact barriers that you'll see in this game are all randomized whenever you go through it. It'll kind of average out how well you're doing in the game compared to everything else. So, like, we're not doing super well at the moment. Alrighty then! We weren't doing super well at the beginning, so it gave us some beginner level barriers to deal with, but now we got a strike, so it's giving us expert barriers. I wonder how that's gonna work with a double. Ow! Oh, that is mean. Oh no. Oh, that is mean. Oh no, that is mean. That is mean. That is so mean. Okay, I don't think we can throw it over that, so we're gonna have to do a fancy curve. Boom! If we still got a strike on that, that would have been epic. But it's not epic. It's not as epic as Mickey. Or as epic as Universe. Intermediates. Alright. Looks like curving from the right is going to be our best advantage. Yeah! Why am I doing so well on this? Why am I doing so well on this of all things? Like, admittedly, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to demonstrate this at all in the first place. But, oh. Okay. Alright, I'm kind of glad that I demonstrate. Oh, dang it. Man, I'm glad that I decided to show this. So this is actually kind of cool. This is actually really, really cool. Dude, I don't remember this game being this much fun. I remember thinking this one was like, Yeah, Wii Sports Club is fine, but it's not nearly as fun as the original Wii Sports. I don't know why they bothered with it. I don't know why it took so long to come out. I'm having fun with this. I'm glad I'm demonstrating this for the Let's Play. Spare! Intermediate. Oh yeah. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, wait for you to go around and curve! Okay, I'm not quite sure how it wants us to do the ones in the middle. Alright, let's try this. We're gonna curve in from the right. Not exactly how I would have wanted that to happen. Alright, and the last one is always going to be open. So I remember that it was random every time, because I remember when my family played it, like, I was not doing super well at all. My sisters were doing a lot better than me, and they were giving them the harder difficulty ones, and I kept getting, like, the beginner ones and things like that, and they kept looking at me. I was like, why are you getting the easy ones? And I'll be all like, because you're 100 points ahead of me. And that was all the ones in the local game, so now let's move on to training. I wish that they had the training ones in a separate menu like they did in in the original Wii Sports, but they don't. I mean, it's weird. I don't have access to it, but the tennis one, I remember that one having like a bingo minigame that was pretty funny. So, I don't want to promise I'll be able to demonstrate that because I don't have access to it. I don't know if we'll come back to this in the future when I do have access to that, but maybe I can demonstrate it in something else or something like that. Alright. Clear! Okay, now you're gonna be down here. Okay, we have 5 attempts if we fail, just like we did in the original training mode. But now we have those little star thingies, so if we hit this, it'll double our score. Yippee! 20 times 2 is 40. That is so good to know. I did not know that at all. Something kind of amusing is that, so I'm not very good at math. I'm good at remembering numbers though. Okay, well I didn't turn. I'm not super good at math, but I'm pretty good at remembering numbers. So I can easily remember 64 times 2 is 128. I can remember the pattern for counting to 9 by 9. So like 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. So I'm pretty good at that. And it's pretty amusing because I am terrible at math, but one of the things in my job requires me to do like a math thing. So when I'm counting up products for stocking up drinks and things like that. So I won't say the exact numbers, but like I've gotten pretty good at remembering, okay, we have this many boxes, that's how many products we'll put into the system. So, yay, I can do this number times this number. That was a very, very descriptive way to word that. Are you proud of the way I'm able to tell stories? I am such a great storyteller. So anyway, the other day, I was doing a thing. I woke up, and I decided, you know what? I was going to do some stuff this day. So I did a bunch of stuff, and then I went back to sleep. And that was my entire day. You earned a bronze medal. Oh, we can post to the club! Oh, boy! Oh, maybe someday. Maybe someday it'll let us. And yes, I know there are fan servers, but I don't use fan servers. Next up, tricky pins. What? Huh. Wait! No, I didn't mean to click that! Oh, crap! Alrighty then. I guess we're starting on the most difficult one. Because that was a good idea. That was such a good idea. Oh. Oh, that is mean. Oh, that is so mean. Oh, that is so mean. Oh, no. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning and do some easy ones. Oh, I thought there would be like another arrow for us to go to another page. That's so mean. Okay, we got that one taken care of. I'm not gonna be demonstrating all of these, but you get the point. This one's kind of cool, actually. Man, Wii Sports Club. I didn't like this game when I was a kid, or a teenager, however old I was. I didn't like this game when I first played it. It's better than I remember? How did that happen? Okay, I don't wanna speak too soon, because we're only playing bowling. Bowling, it's hard to screw up. But, okay, this might be the point where we decide this game isn't fun anymore. Why did he turn right? Am I about turning left? Okay, we're just skip that one. Yay! This one is fun. Okay, this is what I'm really liking about this. Like, okay, I was not expecting to. I was like, okay, I was admittedly kind of dreading recording this episode because I didn't think there would be much to say about this one, but this is fun. I'm having fun with this. How did that happen? I remember not liking this game very much, and I thought this would be really, like, just a quick overview of this. I wasn't even sure if I was going to play the side modes, honestly, but here we are. Alright, what would be a fun one to do? I kind of want to do this one. Okay, and then we can curve towards the end. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You see that? You see that? That was beautiful. That was pure skill. That was skill with the Z. Oh yeah. Oh, we missed. I like that one a lot. I wish I could post a Miiverse. Okay, why won't you let me do a Miiverse? Alright, now we have another version of 100-pin, 100-pin Pro. It's more 100-pin fun. This time the pins are set up into some artistic patterns, making it tough to knock them all down. However, you get 3 throws per frame to really make a dent. Good luck! Oh, there's only 7 frames. That's interesting. Aww! It's shaped like a heart! Oh! I know that was in the picture, but... Oh, it's shaped like a heart! That's cute! This game is cute! I don't imagine we're gonna get very good scores this time around, but... You know what? We're gonna have fun. We're just gonna have fun. I'm not gonna care about scores. We're just gonna have fun, and it's gonna be joyful! Also, a fun detail. So, the Mii's on the TV screen up there, the one on the right, that's my cat. That was my cat that we had when we were kids. I don't know if we ever made one for my dog, but, yeah, her name was Jovi. She was the sweetest kitty in the world. We named her after Bon Jovi, because that was, like, my family's favorite band growing up. And... triangles. Twangles. So, yeah, we named her Jovi after Bon Jovi, and I was thinking, if I ever get another cat, I want to name the cat Miku, after Hatsune Miku. And the thing is, I did say that, but, for a brief period of time last year, I took care of another cat, and, his name was Socks. My roommate and I, we named the cats after Bluey characters, so mine was Socks, hers was Calypso. We unfortunately weren't able to take care of them for long because they had medical things we didn't know about, and we weren't able to take care of them. But the person who's taking care of them now gives us updates every now and then, and apparently Socks is very chubby and happy, and that makes me feel good. There's a starman waiting in the sky. You'd like to come and meet us and eat some french fries. There's a starman waiting in the sky. I've listened to a lot of David Bowie lately. Mostly songs from Labyrinth. Like, I haven't really heard a whole lot of David Bowie songs that weren't in the movie Labyrinth. But I remember Magic Dance being my favorite when I was a kid. But lately I've been really loving Underground. No one can blame you for walking away. Ah, it's a moon. I don't know what I'm doing with turning like that. I'm just trying to see what would be a good one. Okay, has anybody ever gone on a strike on all of these? I don't know what the scientific science of that is, but I'm curious about that. Is it possible to get strikes on all these? That was such a half-hearted throw, but we still almost got them all. Ah, it's a flag. It's a Mario Kart flag. Mario Kart 8. Man, okay, that's making me think of Mario Kart World, and I want to talk about Switch 2 stuff for a moment, because... okay, so, the console itself being like $450 or $500, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair price for a 4K handheld. I don't know how I feel about the games, though, because, like, $70 was really pushing it. $70 was really pushing it. With, okay, Tears of the Kingdom, the argument could be made that it is worth $70. I personally didn't think it was worth it because it was like an asset reusing sequel. By that logic, I think Donkey Kong Bonanza probably was worth more than... probably worth 70 more so than Tears of the Kingdom is, but Tears of the Kingdom is probably going to be the better game. I don't know, I haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza by the time I'm recording this video. But, man, they just really went all in with an $80 game. And when I saw that, that really killed my hype for the Switch 2. It's like, I was already kind of on the fence about the Switch 2 because I feel like the original one, even though it has been 8 years, I feel like the original one still pumps out pretty great games and things like that. But, man, just seeing that really killed my hype for the system. And the thing is, I was like, okay, I'm not super excited about having $80 games now, but I do have some good paychecks coming up, and pre-orders are going to be available soon, so I will be able to get my pre-order if I'm able to buy one. I was not able to buy one. I had the email notifications already and things like that. I didn't get a single email notification from any of the things that I was on, and all my local stores apparently sold out, which is like, okay, isn't the point of a pre-order to know how many units you're supposed to get ahead of time? And also, Nintendo, you delayed the Switch 2 by like a year or whatever, so this wouldn't happen, but people still can't get pre-orders. It is so silly. But anyway, that's my rant. And that's also bowling in Wii Sports Club, so yeah!